Ask Aaron, a real American hero. Ask Aaron is back, ladies and gentlemen, or gentlemen and just lady. Ask Aaron is our user-submitted question show where our fans or subscribers ask none other...
Me, resident military expert.
Why don't you give us a brief introduction of yourself, Aaron?
Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Ted, I'm in the military. I've been in for 9 years. I've been deployed to Afghanistan twice and Iraq once. I have a lot of military experience and knowledge, so if you have any questions, send it in to Tesla Gaming, and I'll be sure to answer it to the best of my ability.
It sounds like a Match.com ad.
I enjoy long walks on the beach, fluffy puppies, and haikus about penises.
All right, then, let's get to the question. The cake is a lie and your mother too, at hotmail.com asks, how has your commitment to the war changed over time?
No, as the warfighter's point of view, I can honestly say that my commitment or our commitment to the war hasn't changed at all. What I can say is that the media doesn't show you all the good that we've done, like the schools that we've built, the people we've helped. All it shows is the violence and the death and destruction. And I would like to blame that on the media because they don't cover the good stories. They just cover the bad ones because that's the only things that the American people want to hear. When we're over there, we do a lot of good things. And I, for one, am glad that we're over there doing it because somebody has to. These people live in dirt houses. They don't have internet. They don't have electricity. We come in. We set up their internet. We set up their electricity. By the time I left, there was a small town that actually had internet service, and they started making internet cafes. So,
did you tell them?
Yeah, we totally Americanized, and we're just waiting on McDonald's to come in now.
And Subway.
Tell them to go Tesla Gaming.
Question 2 is submitted by ILikeCupcakes89 at gmail.com. She says, or he says, it says, does God exist on a battlefield? If so, who's God?
That's a good question. I believe God does exist on the battlefield. However, who's God? It really doesn't matter. I mean,
the Americans.
The American God exists on the battlefield. No, being in the military, we accept all religions, including Muslim. I've had a few friends that were Muslim. Nobody forces anybody to worship a certain way. We do have chaplains, so I guess you could say that God does exist on the battlefield. And chaplains represent the major religions. We even have Wiccan chaplains. So,
user submitted question number 3, Breaking Benjamin Fan 222 at yahoo.com. Did you join the military to see the world, to get an education, or because you did not know what else to do?
Does all 3 count? No. I mean, well, my entire family's been in the military. My grandpa, my grandpa was in the Navy. My dad was in the Navy. I'm in the Navy. Not that we didn't know what to do, but that we wanted to serve our country. I'm a strong believer in civic responsibility, so I know I'm probably gonna get in trouble later. But you actually need to read Starship Troopers. It's an extremely good book.
I saw the movie.
The movie was good, but it didn't tout on what the novel was about. So the book goes largely on civic responsibility and what it takes to be a citizen and so on and so forth. But you need to read the book. It's good.
Question number 4 by StevensPath at yahoo.com. How do you define valor, glory, and fear?
Fear is something you fear or you feel constantly when you're out on patrols and on the battlefield and so on and so forth. Valor is the ability to overcome your fear and continue to do your job no matter what the cost or what you're facing. And what was the third one?
Glory.
Honor? Glory? Glory is something that you don't get yourself or give yourself. Glory is something given to you by other people.
Fumbles22 at hotmail.com asks, what do you have in common with the enemy?
There's a lot of stuff that I have in common with the enemy. I have a heart. I have feelings. I like to take long walks on the beach. No, honestly, I can't answer that question to the best of my ability because we don't really know who our enemy is. We're not at war with a certain person or a certain religion or anything like that. We're at war with, I guess, a group of people that hate us for being us. There's no real way for me to know who or what we're fighting because they don't wear a uniform. They're not.
They're out there in their pajamas.
Yeah, that's Vietnam. They're not like a specific group of people. You can't tell them by just looking at them. You have to freaking wait till they shoot at you. But I guess you could say I have what I have in common is that we both pretty much have our own lives. We have moms, dads, brothers, sisters. We have daughters, sons. Or we could either be married or single. I mean, you could be a really cool guy at work or an asshole, you know.
I love to do yeah at hotmail.com asks, was there porn overseas?
Hell yeah, there was porn overseas. Like, I don't know if you know what overseas is, because technically overseas is Europe, and they have porn in their freaking TV commercials and billboards and shit. There's boobs all over the place. I loved it. If you're talking about Iraq and Afghanistan, those two countries, there's not supposed to be porn, and technically the American military is not allowed to bring porn over there because it's illegal. However, locals do have it and they do sell it. So yes, there is porn over there, and it's disgusting because they're hairy and it's weird.
Around to my pants at gmail.com asks, how has going to Iraq impacted your life?
I believe it's impacted me for better and for bad. I mean, I still get nightmares and still deal with stuff like that, but I'm also a lot more mature and who am I kidding? Anyway, no, but yeah, it's changed my perspective on life. It's changed a lot of things about me. A lot of my friends from high school noticed some changes when I went home, but I think it's done good and bad things. But you know, I mean, every kind of life experience you have is going to be good and bad.
From losttransmissions at hotmail.com, do you know Soldier Knows Best from YouTube?
Oh yeah, he does tech reviews, and no, I don't know him.
Did you masturbate in Iraq? And if so, to what, when, and where?
It's called an iPod. Yes, I did. And you haven't lived until you've masturbated in a porta-john in 136-degree temperature trying to rub one out before you pass out. You don't believe me? It's true.
Time has run out here on Ask Aaron of the Gaming Table. Is there anything you want to say, Aaron, before we go?
Good questions. I hope to answer some more for you guys later. I'm not sending anybody a naked picture of me.
No, I meant them. So you got something on your iPod next time.
Oh, no, I'm good. My wife will kill me.
If you want your questions to be asked to Ask Aaron, just submit them to telsiggamingtable@gmail.com, and your questions will be on the show. Stay tuned for this Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. New Gaming Table episode will come out. This is Eric Mejia signing out.